whew, on my third or fourth run. I don't know. Not a lot, but it's like 7 miles or something. Been running a lot more of it these days. I made a video earlier where I ended up getting bit by a dog, nipped by a dog. It was a little dog, but he grabbed me by the freaking leg, you know? And then so, you know, I made a video about not being judgmental. And so, you know, I was a little dog and it was just going along. But I get it, you know what I mean? They're protecting the master. The woman was very apologetic. And then I come out of the woods, there's like a dam over here. And there's like a couple with their dog, but you know, the dude's got on a leash and they're walking around. And there's another woman with her 2 dogs off leash, but they aren't like going crazy. And then there's these other group of people, these 2 other dogs, which I've seen before, off leash. And like, so I'm like, whatever, I'm not gonna say that, I'm just gonna walk through, you know what I mean? I'm like trying to be whatever. So I go to walk through and the fucking dogs all converge right in front of me. It's not fucking beefing, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, get your dogs, yo. And they're like, oh, that's how they play. I'm like, I mean, I made a video about this last year. Like, what if I was like, oh, sorry, that's just how I play, right? Or what if I just called you a freaking C word and the MF and this and that and all this other shit? That's just how I play, man. You know, I find it amusing. You know, but I explained to the woman, I go, look, I just got bit, you know, and she goes, are you all right? She goes, was it any of these dogs? So she's playing the cop thing, like when a cop is questioning you or something, the other cop comes up as they go run your name or whatever, and you're like, hey man, what the fuck, you know, this, that, and they go, I'm just getting here. I just got here. I don't even know what's going on. Then what the fuck are you doing here? You know what I mean? Like, no, it wasn't your dog, but they just attacked each other directly in front of me, and I just explained to you that I just got bit. You know, and she asked if I was all right, and I go, yeah, you know, I was fine. I go, but, you know, I'm a little freaking on edge. That was a tiny dog. This is 4 60, 70-pound dogs, you know what I mean? And like, so then I walk around again, because, you know, I go around the pond several times, right? It's like just under 3 miles each time around. So I get, you know, I pass them one time, because I lap people all the time, you know what I mean? They're in all this workout gear, right? But they don't work out. They just walk slow as fuck. You know what I mean? And then they take up the whole freaking... And like, I don't care, man. This is a public place. Like, move the fuck over. Grab your dog. When you see... They see me. You know what I mean? They see me from a distance. I'm running towards them. You know what I mean? I'm running, doing my workout. And the dog just... The same one that I got into a fight in front of me comes charging. Like, rah, 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 rah. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I got to stop running. You know, I pick up a rock just in case, you know. And then the dog just stops and then goes and attacks this other dog. So I'm like, look, man, I said, you know, off leash is for people that have full control over their animal. And she goes, well, there's no leash law in here. I go, that doesn't mean... I go, first off, there is a leash law in Keene. I go, but that doesn't mean that you can just have... Like, if I go rescue an ex-fighting dog, right? Like a giant Rottweiler or pit bull, and I bring him down here, can I just let him off the fucking leash? I got no control over him. You know what I mean? And then charges people in his name, like, well, there's no leash law. Like how stupid are you? You know what I mean? I'm going to start bringing pepper spray. And this is why I bring my speaker. And, you know, when people give me an attitude about that, right? But, like, I walk behind people and I'm like, on your left. And they're like, oh, my God. And they get all fucking scared because they're pussyfooting through the fucking woods. You know what I mean? This is my gym. And I get it. This is their place, too. But just move over. You know what I mean? Don't be so fucking shocked. You know, and just control your animal. You see me. I start making noises before I see people most time. You know, before they see me. I see them way off. And I'm like, can you grab your dog? Oh, he's fine. You know, and I've said this many times. I've never been bitten by a bad dog. It's always like, oh, he's never done that before. Well, he did it this time, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And it's like, some of these women got to get themselves some men. Because the dogs ain't a freaking sufficient freaking, you know, replacement for a fucking man who's got a little firm opinions and, you know, and tell you like, hey man, grab your dog when other people are coming. Because, I mean, think about it, right? Like, nobody likes your dog but you. Like, you might have a couple friends that are like, oh my God, your dog's so what? No, nobody cares about your fucking dog. You know what I mean? When like... Nobody's gonna take care of your shit like you're gonna take care of your shit. If your dog comes and attacks me and I fucking smash it in the head with a fucking big huge branch or something, I'm defending myself. That's an animal. You know what I mean? Take care of your animals so they don't get fucked up or they don't fuck somebody else up. I mean, what was it? So what, we have to be forced to get you to grab your dog? Like, what if your dog like, you know, never did it before, but latches on to a little kid's freaking face. There's little kids down here all the time. And like, I see them way before I see their parents. They come around the thing and they're like, "Duh, duh, duh." You know what I mean? And you know, they get scared when they see me too, you know. But like, what if your dog's coming around the corner? It's not me. And like, you know, they see this little thing running and then they go and fucking grab it. You know what I mean? "Oh, I've never done that before. I'm usually a good boy." Okay, just grab your freaking dog. And if you bag up his shit, take it to the trash. You know what I mean? Or grab a bunch of leaves and throw it in the woods off the path so no one fucking steps in it. That's all anybody cares about. All right? Man, have a good day. Fuck.